So here's a fun fact about guitars that might help you to just better conceptualize and understand how the instrument works. So guitar pickups. I think a lot of people tend to think of guitar pickups, their mechanism, as being very linear in fashion. Linear in the sense that there's electromagnetism at play. So, you pluck a metal string, it vibrates, the electromagnetic field from the pickup picks up the vibration, translates it to a frequency signal. In essence, yes, that is what is happening, but there's a little bit more nuance to it. There's a lot that's going to impact essentially how that string vibrates and the end result that you're going to hear out of your amp. So a longer scale length is going to have tighter strings, and that is going to result in kind of a more high-end frequencies out of your tone, a little bit more of a nasally, crisp, sharp tone, whereas a shorter scale length is going to have looser strings, and that is going to result in more of a creamier, richer tone, so to speak. And that is why you hear big differences between like a Les Paul versus a Strat. The Les Paul has a 24.75-inch scale length. There's a humbuckers versus single coils, which is arguably more important, but the scale length matters too, which is why you can't just take single coil pickups, pop them into a Les Paul, and expect it to sound like a Strat. Now, branching off of that, where you pluck the string and pickup placement as well is also going to impact it. Because when you pluck down here, closer to the bridge, the string is tighter. So it's going to vibrate differently than when you pluck down here, closer to the neck, where it's a looser vibration. You're always going to get a creamier tone out of your neck pickup versus a sharper tone that you want to riff on, for example, on your bridge pickup. Your pick, too. That's going to matter here, too. The other things to think about here is your bridge. Your bridge is touching that string. That's going to change the tonality. The string is touching the nut. The string is touching the tuning keys. The bridge is connected to the body. The tuning keys are connected to the neck, which is connected to the body. Then you have bolt-on construction, you have set necks, you have neck through, etc. So the point being, a guitar is an integrated system. So there's a lot at play here that is going to impact how that string vibrates and ultimately the tone that is going to get picked up via the electromagnetic mechanism.